Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is my very first reaction video. I've recently been getting into the genre on YouTube. I've long had this channel and I've had different videos on here, but this is the first of this kind that I'm creating. So I thought to myself, I'm a music producer. I produce music. I've been doing that for years. I sing, I beatbox, I play guitar. I also love progressive rock. In high school, when I was younger, I'm 32 now, but back in high school, I would listen to King Crimson, Yes, Jethro Tull, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, you name it. I try to get my hands on it and listen to it. And I listen to it a lot and on repeat. So now my experience with Genesis and my understanding of Genesis, I only know two members, which is Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins, at least with the era that we're going to listen to today, the early and the beginning era of Genesis. I've listened to Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, that entire album, only once in the entire way through, but I really listened to it. I really enjoyed it, thought it was a good album, and I pretty much left it at that up until this point. So I thought to myself, what would be a great way to, be my first video? And I thought, let's go return to roots. So today we're going to listen to Genesis Cinema Show. I looked up, what people recommended off this album, as it was rated #2 on progarchives.com. I checked this website, and I used to go to this website when I was in high school, 2007, and it's still functional. And it's great website, a lot of reviews, a lot of insight into progressive rock. And the #2 album listed was Selling England by the Pound by Genesis. So an apt album to choose, I felt. And I saw on different polls online that a couple of songs were voted very highly, which was the first one, I think it's called Dancing in the Moonlight. The second one was Firth of Fifth. And now this one I'm going to be playing a cinema show. Now, I did Firth of Fifth, so I have listened to this, but I messed up the entire video with my audio. So I didn't want to re-listen to it and pretend that I'm hearing it for the first time all over again. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not that guy. So I'm choosing Cinema Show, and I know that Isle of Plenty, a lot of people feel that's connected. I don't know. I'm probably going to listen into that part too. So it's probably a little bit of both. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to give commentary during and after, and let's get on with it. I'm already liking it. I love the exotic sound of the guitar, It's like Spanish almost meets Arabic. Very whimsical. I like it. Here we go. It sounds like it's okay. Oh, I love it. Very beautiful. Magical almost, like waking up on a spring day. Your life renewed, New passions, new dreams, maybe.
Work, our Juliet clears her morning meal. She dabs her skin with pretty smells, concealing to appeal.
It's a bit of a story, you see.
I will make my bed,
beautiful,
she said, return to go.
Oh,
can she be late for her cinema show? Cinema show.
I really like it. It must feel like it's very theatrical, isn't it? The nature of Genesis, I've always long felt this. It's theater in motion. It's like listening to a musical.
Romeo locks his basement flat and scurries up the stair with head held high and floral tie, a weekend millionaire.
I love this. I love how he does this. They do this.
With her tonight,
captivating,
Can he fail, armed with his chocolate surprise?
Interesting breakdown. It almost feels kind of like Yes.
Take a little trip back with Father Tiresias.
Oh, the Yes influence, or I don't know who influenced too, but very similar. I love it.
Of all he has lived through, I have crossed between the poles. For me there's no mystery. Once a man like the sea I raged, once a woman like the earth I gave. With the
I like the vocals by Peter here. It's really good. Ooh. What is that sound? I know it's a keyboard synthesizer, right? But and like guitar at the same time. No? Or am I mishearing this? Nice, nice. Oh, I'm a fan of this song already. Beautiful. Look at the soundscaping they're doing right here. Love it. It's like flying freely in a mystical cloud, a psychedelic cloud, and you're just like, breathe. Excellent, excellent flute player there. Reminds me of King Crimson. Very lovely sound. Harmonies. Harmonies. Excellent. Wow. Gorgeous. Serene. Majestic. I feel like I could have got lost in that segment right there for the rest of eternity, and I'd be happy.
Take a little trip back with Father Clarice, yes. Listen to the old one speak of all he has lived through. I have crossed
Nice drumming by Phil Collins there.
To me there's no mystery. Once a man like the sea I raged, once a woman like the earth I gave. But there is in fact more earth than sea.
Ooh. Let's see this guitar. Guitarist is quite gifted. Don't know who the guitarist is though. I'm gonna look it up after this video, but I like it. Synthesizer on here too, right? Yep. Sometimes they have interesting effects in their guitars or something. They mesh with some of the synthesizers at times, I feel. Woo! Shit! I think that I'm gonna let this ride right here. I want to hear this. Drumming too. Whoa! Reminds me of Bill Bruford from Yes and King Crimson later on. Skills for days, Phil. Woo! Going off there. That's an inspired moment right here. Very inspired. Nice. Look at that drum. It's keeping up perfectly. Giving it that speed, giving it that edge. That like, even though what's surrounding the drums is kind of like slower and more beautiful and kind of spacey, the drums give it that. Just like Yes does. That added, I don't know, urgency to it? I guess that's the best way to put it. shit. Nice. A little bit of that. Woo! Oh shit. Get it, yo. Go, go. This part is probably my favorite so far. It's amazing. There it goes. Fits like a glove. Fits like a glove. Jeez. God, I am a fan of that style of drumming. I'm sorry, but I really feel like what Phil was bringing to this band was really giving just the haunting nature of the guitar and the synthesizer going off right now to such an extent. I mean, everyone's playing their ass off right now, but those drums are really important. Incredible. Look at it. They're going hard. They're going in. They're going in. Man, I bet they're enjoying themselves so much right now. They probably were high as fuck, and they're just like going in, like, woo! Oh, to have a band this like prolific, and this I shouldn't say prolific, but like talented. I gotta really give my hats off to Phil Collins here. All right, so I guess we're getting into the Isle of Plenty here. I see. So you know what? I'm gonna let it play. Sounds lovely already. Ooh, beautiful.
I don't belong here, said old Tessa out loud. Easy love, there's the safe way home. Thankful for her fine fair discount. Tess cooperates. Still alone in oh hello. See the deadly nightshade grow.
Oh, this is the outro, I guess, right? This is it's the end of the album, so haunting. Haunting. I love it. I absolutely love this part. Excellent. It feels really real. It feels like the band is trying to connect you in like a very heart-to-heart and sincerely as well. Alright, I think that's the end of it here. Yep, here we arrive. Alright, so okay, so now I had listened to Firth of Fifth, and now I had given that an 8.8 in the last video that I tried to attempt to make for this, but since I had to throw it away, I'm gonna rescind that, because now that I reflect on the song and I'm comparing it to this song and the overall quality that I'm getting the vibe from this album, I'm gonna drop actually Firth of Fifth to about 8.3, and I'm gonna put this at about 8.8 to 9. This one is excellent. Now, Firth of Fifth was good, And I like how they had solo instrumentals and really let the piano shine, and then they let the flute shine, and they had some jazz interludes. I felt that sounded a lot like Jethro Tull, and it was a good song. And that's why I'm giving it like an 8.3 to like 8.0, somewhere in between there. This I give an 8.8 because this one I feel is clearly superior in my opinion, and it's a great way to end in any album of this era. And I have to say that I Love Plenty really cemented it totally for me. And some people argue, I saw on some forums, that I Love Plenty is basically connected, and it sounds like it is, because from what I hear, this is a concept album, and that makes a lot of sense, that it's connected to Cinema Show. And Cinema Show was excellent, and I loved a lot of different interludes as I was speaking. And the closest similarity that I have for Genesis that I could see, and and I'll explain why they're different, is they sound a lot similar to Yes. They sound very, very similar to Yes, in the sense that the guitar is very flighty and it does a lot of fancy, majestic Spanish type sounds, which Yes is really known for, and these different breakdowns that sounded very much like Yes. But the thing that Genesis has in spades over Yes, I would say, is the very nature of the theater. It's like when you're listening to Genesis, it's almost like you're watching a theater play. Like this could easily be a theater musical, right? Listening to a soundtrack almost. And I think that no one does that like Genesis. Genesis clearly has a superior edge from all the things that I've listened to from this era in terms of prog rock. And like I said, it's extensive. I try to expand. I'm not the biggest prog nerd head in the world, but it was my world in high school for about 2 years straight. I was listening to a ton of prog, and I enjoyed this thoroughly. And so I give it an 8.8. I want to be fair, and giving anything into a 9 and above, I have to be just literally jaw dropped, and I want to be like that, but also give credit where credit is due. Phil Collins, excellent. His drumming is phenomenal, and it really adds another level. Sounds a lot like Bill Bruford. I think they had a big influence on each other, just listening to each other's albums during the period, I'm sure. And excellent. I don't know who influenced who or what, but I enjoyed this song. So thank you for listening, and I'll be creating more soon. And stop by, subscribe, all that. No, never mind. Forget I even said that. I don't want to be that dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll never say that again. I promise. Like, subscribe, fuck all that shit. Do it if you think of it on your own. Anyways, till next time.